Welcome back to the channel. It's Totally Cody here, back with another TV show reaction, and today we're going to be doing part 2 of The Big Bang Theory Season 8, alright? Season 1 started off pretty great, and honestly, it's showing potential of how great this season's probably going to be. So I know I say that about every season, but Season 7 was like one of my all-time favorites. So we'll see how this one goes, right? But if you guys would like to watch my full-length reaction to The Big Bang Theory on my Patreon, go ahead and check for the link down in the description of this video, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me, and now it's time to sit back, relax, and watch a TV show together. Let's continue The Big Bang Theory. Wait, before the reaction begins, I just want to talk about something real quick for you guys. For those of you that do not know, I started my own candle business. I have the link over on my channel, on my Etsy shop, and I just wanted to show you guys a few of the candles that I am selling right now. We have sparkling grapefruit. Honestly, it's one of my favorites. It smells amazing. It's like if you eat a grapefruit for breakfast, pretty much what that smells like. And as you can see, I use wooden wicks for my candles, so they're safe to use. They're soy-based candles, and I burn them around my dog all the time. He loves the smells, so they're pet approved, at least for mine. Next one that I wanted to show you guys was organic rose. It basically smells like a whole entire rose bed, and it's just automatically amazing just from when you see and you smell. Smells like a bunch of floral wonder, pretty much. Like, I don't know how else to word it. And then last but not least, one of my absolute favorites that I have is the rum punch, okay? Smells like any sort of islandy smell you could think of. It's got mango, orange, pineapples in it. Basically smells like a Mai Tai. For those of you that are 21 and older and you know what I'm talking about, there you go. I started this a couple of weeks ago, and I started learning about a month ago, and just decided that I wanted to go ahead and make it a business, because who doesn't love candles? I think everybody loves candles. Make their houses smell right, make their bathrooms smell better, everything that you want for when guests come over. It just kind of, candles are just amazing. They fill the ambience of the room, and they make it to what you want it based on the color and scent that you choose. Well, color has nothing to do with it unless you like the flashy, but the scents, you know what I mean? So, if you guys would like to go ahead and check out my Etsy shop, go ahead and look for the link down in the description of this video. And on my channel, look for the Etsy shop, Nature Light Candles, all right?
Have you guys heard about this research team that's trying to transgenically manipulate chicken DNA to create some sort of chicken dinosaur?
I think that sounds wonderful.
Of course he would.
What? You're afraid of both dinosaurs and chickens.
But tell me a dinosaur chicken salad sandwich wouldn't hit the Mesozoic spot.
That's like the Jimmy Neutron monster, the giant chicken gobble monster.
Hey, you're my dear friends. You'll get a Christmas card for a couple of years and then you're dead to me.
There it goes.
7 HBOs. 7!
Long story short, they have 7 HBOs.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Emily, you know most everybody here. This is Leonard. This is Penny.
Yeah, I'm a resident at Huntington Hospital.
Oh, I like their emergency room. Yeah, even if it turns out you don't have dengue fever, they still let you take a lollipop.
I'm sure that'd be fine.
I have some odd freckles on my
I'm getting
buttocks.
some weird vibes from that, though.
Can I make an appointment for you to look at them?
I'm with him 3 years, nothing. She's with him 2 minutes, and he's taking his pants off.
I got the sense she didn't like me. Did she say she didn't like you?
That's what I thought
Whatever it
too.
is, they don't
Like,
like you,
I
it's
got
your
that
face.
vibe.
We have led different lives.
I used to think my high school PE teacher didn't like me, but it turned out she liked me a little too much. Really? Yeah, it was fine.
I miss Stewart's place. All this loud music and exposed brick. What, is this a comic book store or a rave at the Third Little Pig's house?
You're just upset about Stuart and your mom and all their HBOs.
Yes, I am. You know, I can't even watch Game of Thrones now without thinking of my mother saying, Stuart, which one is Thrones?
Trying to get a loan or find investors?
All I know is he's got my mother buying 4-ply toilet paper. I mean, 4-ply. His butt is so delicate. Why doesn't he just use an Angora rabbit?
I don't think that's how that works.
For starters, they shed and bite.
Maybe we could come up with a business plan to compete with this place.
I'll give you a plan right now. Step 1, open comic book store. Step 2, start rumor this comic book store gives you genital warts.
I don't think that
Step
works.
3,
so much for letting me practice my sales pitch on you. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
I brought coffee. I wasn't sure what you like, so I got a regular, a cappuccino, and a chai tea. Since you like Raj, I thought you might be into that. It has also been shown to cause significantly fewer side effects than other oral contraceptives. Although it can cause acne, which, if you ask me, kind of increases its effectiveness as a contraceptive.
Yeah, she's definitely got a weird vibe on her.
Funny. Okay, if you really want to talk about this, I do have a problem.
Oh my God, tell me, what did I do?
Look, it's nothing. It's just Raj told me that a while ago you two hooked up.
What? Oh, why would he say that?
Did it not happen?
Well, wouldn't exactly call it a hookup. Yeah.
Penny, just tell her you guys were
So,
drunk. Like,
what are
both of
some
you
ways
didn't
we
know
could
it was
set our
happening
comic
yet.
book store apart from the competition.
Kids buy comic books. It would be great to figure out a way to get more kids in the store.
You know, when I was a kid, I loved going there, but I could never get a ride.
Hold on. So, your idea is to get a van and cruise the streets looking for kids to pick up?
Yes.
And are you going to use candy to lure them in?
We are now.
We weren't lovers. God, everyone knows we didn't sleep together. We got drunk and fooled around. Why couldn't you just leave me out of it?
We were being honest. You would leave me out of the conversation with the next guy if you dumped Leonard?
Why say it?
Yes!
Well, I would never leave you off my list. And not just because without you, we're playing fast and loose with the word list.
I don't know what Emily's so upset about anyway. Even if I had slept with him, so what? Everyone has a past. Almost everyone has a past.
Come on, look how pretty you are. I'm sure this isn't the first girl to hate you.
It's not.
Yeah, but again, they didn't have sex because they loved each other or anything. It was a one-time thing that was basically an accident on both parts. Like, so she should be understanding with it.
But instead of selling a drug, you'd be selling honey. It's cute.
It's stupid.
Well, maybe people would like you more if you didn't crap all over their ideas.
I'm gonna go with Penny on this one. Then again, why wouldn't I? I mean, we go way back.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more intrigued I am.
Why haven't I
about
seen
having
Josh
our
Peck
own
again?
store.
What happened to him?
Good to see all the new stuff before it hits the shelves.
And we get to have fun interactions with our customers. Like, this isn't a library. Buy it or get out.
Do you think when she and I had that conversation, she left people off her list?
I'm sure she did.
Why?
Because if she hadn't, she'd still be wading through the list.
Can you stay out of this?
If only Penny had said that once in a while.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that complete honesty is always the best thing for a relationship.
Yeah, he's right. Once, in a moment of candor, I told Amy that her hair reminded me of a duck caught in an oil spill. Well, she's
That's not a
stormed
compliment
out,
at all.
Which was sad.
Why are you even part of this conversation? You don't know anything about women.
I know that if I had a wife or a fiance, I'd ask her first before I invested money in a comic book store.
Oh, he's got a point there.
Right.
Something I wanted to run past you.
What's up?
The guys and I were thinking about investing in Stewart's comic book store. Is that okay?
Why are you asking me?
Well, you know, we're engaged, and it's kind of a big deal financially.
So me and the guys were talking about this great investment opportunity.
Nope.
But you didn't hear what it was.
I know.
It's to help reopen the comic book store.
Nope.
Hear me out.
How will you know we're saving up for a house?
No, I know, but all the guys are doing it. We're splitting it 4 ways, so it's really not that much money.
Just seems like a risky investment. Howie, I had no idea.
Well, I don't like to talk about it.
That story's made up, isn't it?
That's how much buying a comic book store means to me.
I need you to know that I'm very excited about this, and anything you say that isn't enthusiastically supportive will
He's gonna
throw
dismiss
our
it.
entire relationship into question.
He just gaslit his way into her being okay
Keep an
with
open
it.
mind.
Feeling a little backed into a corner, Sheldon.
Perfect.
Can you see how a grown man, an accomplished scientist, who invests in a store that sells picture books about flying men in colorful underwear. You might be wasting both his financial and intellectual resources.
No.
Then I think it's a terrific idea.
Great. Wait till you hear about our van.
That's not. No, we're throwing that idea out. You can't run around trying to catch children.
Thanks for inviting us over.
Oh, thank you for coming. No need to apologize.
Excuse me, can I say something? I just love both you guys, and I want you to get along. And when I say love, I meant as a friend. And way too soon, right?
Okay, sit down. Listen, Emily.
I was gonna say, has that been the first time he says that?
Leonard and I are engaged now, and I'm just hoping we can put this whole thing behind us.
I'd like that too. Yeah, I thought I'd be okay with it, but then I saw how pretty you are.
You get why I've been alone most of my adult life.
At least Raj knows.
So, what brings you by?
Howie was thinking about putting up some money to help you reopen the store, but before that happens, I have a few questions.
Oh. I appreciate the offer, but actually, your mother already gave me the money.
What?
What?
Yeah, I told her it was too much, but she said she was happy to help out her boobala.
Oh, Howard's gonna blow a gasket.
That check, and Stewart is not your bubbler. I'm your bubbler. You can't have more than one bubbler.
I'm so glad we could work this all out.
Yeah, me too.
You know, we should have dinner one night with you and Leonard.
Oh, we would love that.
Great.
I hate her.
Oh. Oh, God.
I'm really disappointed we're not going to have our own comic book store.
Sit and read comics in peace.
With comfy seats.
And snacks.
That's kind of like what's happening right now.
To be true.
Yeah.
Literally, the irony in that statement when they're doing exactly that.
Hey, I read that someone invented a way to convert your footsteps into electromagnetic energy so you can charge your cell phone while walking.
I know the real reason you never made progress with that idea. You thought of it September 22nd, 2007. 2 days later, Penny moved in, and so much blood rushed to your genitals, your brain became a ghost town.
That's not what happened.
I remember it distinctly because I had just composed my annual poem. Since meeting her, what have been your greatest accomplishments?
Easy. Sleeping with Penny.
Getting Penny to go back out with him after she dumped him.
Tricking Penny into getting engaged.
And a few weeks ago, he almost did a pull-up.
That's impressive.
You admit Amy's a distraction?
Oh, very much so. You listen to this. This is from 2 days ago. Hi, hope you're having a good day. Who has time for this constant sexting?
We need to talk to Sheldon. Like, we need to have a serious, like,
Kill us to get
circle.
together and brainstorm ideas.
Ooh, we could have one of those retreats.
Did you see the movie Cabin in the Woods?
Yep.
And then we'll go to a hotel.
A hotel? Did you see The Shining?
Not yet.
We could go up to Big Bear, get a house on the lake.
Did you see The Lake House?
I'm surprised Sheldon watches horror movies.
Well, no, not to them, to me.
You would go to a beach house?
Well, good Lord, no. Have you seen Jaws?
You and I talked about going to brunch on Sunday.
Want to go to Vegas this weekend?
Of course I do.
Bernadette, Girls Week in Vegas. You in?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I'll check flights.
I'll check hotels.
I'll check my underpants. I'm so excited I think I peed.
I didn't think you'd make it.
Why not?
Because you have a steady girlfriend now, and we assumed you'd have to stay home to lower the food down to her in the pit.
Oh.
For your information, Emily's working tonight. I feel like we're in the Facebook movie.
I never saw that.
Yeah, really?
Oh,
You
it's
never saw The
wonderful.
Social
And I
Network?
swear I'm not saying that because Justin Timberlake is in it.
Actually, I haven't seen it either. Like, maybe I should watch that movie.
Wait, didn't we used to have a list of all our ideas?
I think I still have it.
I did not get a clear answer. I'm going to set this down now.
Ah, here it is. Oh, I haven't looked at these in years. Ergonomic heated seat cushion.
No, it vibrates. Keep going.
You know, let's just come up with something new.
You know, a number of significant innovations have been inspired by science fiction. The geosynchronous satellite from Arthur C. Clarke.
The future they show in Back to the Future 2 is only a year away. A lot of things in that movie haven't been invented yet.
How cool would it be if we could make one of those a reality?
If we could figure out the scientific basis for Marty's hoverboard, that would have universal application.
Well, it's possible at absolute zero, but we would have to remove the temperature restrictions.
I haven't seen Back to the Future.
So, where should we go first?
Ooh, there's a cover band in the lounge.
Nah.
But they play Barry Manilow.
No.
But they're called Fairly Manilow.
Oh, okay.
Great!
No. Uh-oh.
What?
It's my boss. They moved my field right up to Monday.
What does that mean?
It means instead of having a week to study, I only have 2 days.
That sucks.
Oh, can you start in the morning?
Catch up with you guys later.
You sure?
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead.
That's actually very mature of Penny.
So,
Like,
now that Penny's not
for her
going,
to do
Not
that.
seen Fairly Manilow.
Okay.
In 2015, Biff steals the sports almanac and takes the time machine back to 1955 to give it to his younger self. But as soon as he does that, he changes the future. So the 2015 he returns to would be a different 2015, not the 2015 that Marty and Doc were in.
It wasn't until his 21st birthday that 1955 Biff placed his first bet.
Whoa. Is placed right?
What do you mean?
Is placed the right tense for something that would have happened in the future of a past that was affected by something from the future?
See, this is why I didn't watch those movies.
Had will have placed?
Unlike Hot Tub Time Machine, this couldn't be more simple. When Biff gets the almanac in 1955, the alternate future he creates isn't the one in which Marty and Doc Brown ever used the time machine to travel to 2015. Therefore, in the new timeline, Marty and Doc never brought the time machine.
Wait.
2015 Biff could also not have brought the almanac to 1955 Biff.
My head is
Therefore,
hurting right
the
now from
timeline
this.
in which 1955 Biff gets the almanac is also the timeline in which 1955 Biff never gets the almanac. And not just never gets. Never have, never hasn't, never hasn't.
Because what are we doing? We sent the girls away so we could focus.
I don't think it worked.
Oh my goodness, those are big margaritas.
But enough about Penny. Let's talk about us. We're looking good.
We are.
Better than good. I mean, look at you. Your body's banging.
Amy, stop.
You put a AA battery in there, makes my leg kick.
All right.
Oh, this is already better. There are far fewer distractions in here.
Plus, this is where our minds are conditioned to focus on work.
I can't argue with him. It's right there on the screen. Austria does look like a wiener.
That's nothing, dude. Go check out how hung Florida is.
Those techniques were used to actually teach pigeons to play ping pong?
That cannot be true.
I figured out the problem. It's all Sheldon's, like, little fun facts. Like, this is why people don't like fun facts. We get distracted by them.
You know, in medieval times, idle chatter was punished with a device called the scold's bridle. It's an iron cage that's locked around the head and pierces the tongue.
If only we had one.
Oh, I'll check Amazon.
No.
Why did you tell her it was working?
Was it working?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
You guys look like you're having fun.
We're having the best time. We found a place that has Australian male strippers.
We want to see if they twirl their junk in the other direction.
That sounds so great. Guys, look, I would love to go out, but I've got to get this done, okay? So have fun at the club. And if you get in trouble, find a policeman. And if he's taking off his pants, he is not a real policeman.
Okay, this is obviously very important to her. We'll help her study so she can get done quicker.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we agree. Whenever someone takes us off topic, they get their arm hair yanked off.
And I really can't let that happen, or the girl who does my eyebrows will think I've been cheating on her.
Oh, also,
Ow! We didn't vote.
we didn't have to. That was clearly a tangent. Now, come on, back to work. If we're leaning towards quantum coupling, then we should... why?
You said quantum coupling. That made me think of the show Quantum Leap. That's a tangent, and it's your fault.
Here, this is gonna go bad.
Fault.
That is a lot of hair. Ow! And now I'm gonna hear it from Jenny.
Everyone stop. This was a stupid idea.
Well, it's used incorrectly all the time. Even Bill Murray makes that mistake in the first scene of Ghostbusters.
No way. Not Bill Murray.
I'm studying the
Oh god, now we're watching Ghostbusters.
We keep procrastinating. Oh, we saw Back to the Future 2, pigeons playing ping pong, a bunch of countries that look like genitals, and one guy whose genitals look like Denmark.
Yeah, sorry for clicking on that.
So you're saying we should stand here in my lab on a Saturday night and watch the rest of Ghostbusters on a crappy laptop?
No.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yep, shake that thing. Morning. You want to go to the pool? Come on. You said it yourself. Only nerds and losers stay in the room.
Oh god.
Wow.
That had to hurt.
Out. Isn't it bright? I should probably close these curtains. Nah, bye.
Off the bed. Yep.
I like your suit.
Oh, thanks. Got a couple new outfits for work.
How's it feel knowing your fiance's job is to go out and flirt with doctors looking like that while you sit here, you know, looking like this?
You know, when you bend over, I can see down your shirt.
Okay, good.
Speaking of new careers, how are things going with dark matter, Sheldon?
You know, I'd have to say it's the most exciting time in the history of the field.
No, Sheldon, if we apply to be one of those teams, we could be on the ground floor of something big. Not just for theoretical physics, but for astrophysics as well.
Wait, hang on. You guys are gonna work in a mine?
Why not?
You had a panic attack when we went through the car wash.
Perhaps the emotion you're referring to was shock at you having something clean.
Down there, it's night-night all the time.
You can ride around in one of those mine carts that go.
Yeah, that'll help them get away when they see a ghost.
Are they making fun of us?
Yep.
I miss the old days when I couldn't tell.
Listen, it was only for PlayStation 2, but then they came out with a new version for PS3 with better graphics. I finally got the chance to play it, and for
I thought it
some
came out on
reason, it just
PS4.
wasn't as good as the first one.
Wait. Settle that argument. I thought it came out on PS4 for the remake of it or the remaster of it because I know PS2 had it originally. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh.
What is this?
Well, you know how they gave me the company car? Didn't make sense to have two, so I sold the other one.
The one I gave you?
Yeah, and there's your money back. Now we're even. How great is that?
That's good, though.
Yeah.
Taking a picture of us in the car and put it in a pink frame with puffy paint around it that says, best fiance ever.
Doesn't sound that bad.
Well, good, because that's what I did!
Thank you. That is so sweet.
And I really appreciate it, but now I don't need it, so there you go.
Well, this is silly. So you don't need the car, but you could use it to buy yourself something else, like a new purse to put all this money in.
Sweetie, I can buy my own stuff. I have a good job now.
I know, and I'm proud of you, but that doesn't mean I can't do something nice.
See? Okay.
Okay, I don't want this
Hold
to
on.
turn into a fight.
I don't either. In my mind, that broke the tension with comedy and led to sex.
All right. Let's talk about it. Okay. So a couple of you in the video that I posted about Leonard buying the car to begin with for her, a lot of you didn't understand the point that I was making with that, and she just disproved my point by doing what she did. I had made the comment, I can't remember exactly word for word what I said, but I remember making a comment along the lines of Leonard needed to be careful because you never know, Penny could take advantage of that. Because besides what we see in the show, we don't know what these two characters are doing financially for each other, or more importantly, what Leonard's doing for Penny financially behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So I was putting it out there that even though I love Penny, human nature, sometimes we tend to take advantage of certain situations, whether we know we're doing it or we don't know we're doing it. So I brought it up that, you know, he needed to be careful with buying that kind of car because it could backfire on him. A lot of you thought that I was making a point that it was an expensive car. Has nothing to do with the expensiveness of it. It has to do with the fact that he was showing that he is willing to do things for her. So if she wanted to, not saying she would, but if she wanted to, she could have capitalized on that and taken advantage of it. I'm glad she didn't, and I'm glad that it didn't turn out to be like that, because I never thought Penny would do that. It was just, it's a possibility. You know, people suck these days. It's just true. So my thing is this. I'm glad she paid him back. I understand why Leonard doesn't want to take the money back, because Leonard is exactly how I would be in that situation. And I would do something nice for somebody. But I understand why Penny wants to give the money back, because she doesn't want to feel like she's obligated to anything. You know what I mean? She wants to feel free with it and be even. And I'm glad she found a job that she's paying herself well and everything and can start affording more things on her own. That's exactly what she needs to do until her acting career takes off. Because I'm assuming it's going to take off at some point in this show, or else that storyline just didn't go anywhere. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But that's my sense. But I wanted to put that out there because I saw the comments from that video, and I'm addressing you guys. It's not everybody. It's just some of you that are saying that. And it's not a bad thing. You guys are allowed to your opinion. I don't really care. But I wanted to clear up what my thought process was, because maybe I didn't make it clear enough the other day when I recorded that video. So, yeah.
I'm composing my Nobel acceptance speech for when I've solved the Penrose conjecture. And I'm wondering how mermaids have babies.
Don't they lay eggs on a rock?
Now I've got room for another thing. What do you want?
For starters, it's very humid and about 100 degrees.
I'm from Texas, and you're from India. We're no strangers to the fragrant armpit. Next.
It's also a live mine, so there'll be dynamite explosions going off in the distance.
Yeah, I have a lactose-intolerant roommate with a taste for ice cream. Next.
Oh, there's no toilet, so we'll have to do a business in a bucket.
So, it's settled. We're not doing it.
There you go. That was the one.
Get it. But before we pass up on an incredible opportunity, I was thinking about when Howard is training to go to space, they put him in a simulated environment.
Interesting. Well, I'll just Google hot, dark, and moist, see what comes up.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, no, look, there's all kinds of videos.
No! Sheldon's innocence is gonna go. Why is he bringing the money back? Come
Talk
on.
about the money again. Put the money in a joint account. It'll be our first money together. We can use it for the wedding, the honeymoon, whatever.
There you go.
Great, I love that.
Of course you do. Not just a genius in bed.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You're excited about being financially independent, and I am nothing but proud of you.
Oh, thank you so much. It feels so good to hear you say that. And I want you to know that I get this job kind of changes the balance in our relationship, and I'm trying to be sensitive to that.
What does that mean?
Maybe I tried to do something nice, and maybe you had a problem with it because of your control issues.
Why are you attacking her back?
Control issues.
Maybe.
Or maybe, now that I'm no longer an out-of-work actress who can't pay for her own dinner, that makes you a little insecure. Get that money out of my back pocket or I will break your fingers.
Huh. All this time, I never knew there were steam tunnels down here.
Most universities have them. When I was an undergrad, I spent 3 days in one pledging a sorority.
Okay, we're gonna move on from that.
No, they forgot I was there, but it really opened up my pores.
It's gonna be so much more accurate than the steam room at the gym.
Plus, there's almost no chance we'll see any of our co-workers half naked.
Oh, totally naked. I love Howard, but the dude needs a little shame.
Amy, this walkie-talkie is yours.
Save you first, come back for Raj only if there's time.
We're going to be fine.
Sheldon, I'm really impressed you're willing to try this.
Admittedly, this brushes up against my well-known aversions to heat, small places, going below floor level.
I'm sweating already.
Yeah, is the person beneath you allow me to say, I know? Sheldon's mind simulation log, entry 1. Koothrappali's restating of the obvious is already getting on my nerves.
Thanks again for having us.
Oh, of course. What did you guys want to talk about?
Told you they weren't gonna ask us to swing with them.
Oh my god.
I didn't think they were going to. I just wanted to have a way to say no without hurting Leonard's feelings.
Well, nailed it.
So what did you want to know? You didn't have to say so much more.
Well, I didn't have to, but for the sake of accuracy, I felt that I should.
I
See,
brought a lot of
this is
significant
why-
aspects into the relationship too.
I don't
Like
know.
what? Your incomplete set of Star Trek collector plates? How much, Howie?
Not a
Oh
lot.
boy.
How much?
Let's not talk about this in front of our friends.
Was it more or less than falconry school?
For the 10th time, that was a Groupon.
Good. A little claustrophobic.
Liar. He's not
Set up the
good.
equipment. It'll help take your mind off of it.
Miners often sang mining songs to keep their spirits up.
Do you know any mining songs?
Just the hits. And the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines. Yes, it's dark as a dungeon way down in the mine. And the ages shall roll, that my body will blacken, and pity the miner that mines my poor bones.
Okay, how about a little Miley Cyrus next?
Who's he?
Oh my god. Sheldon.
Maybe I would have paid it if I wasn't also doing everything else around here.
Oh, you're saying I don't do anything around here? Look at my torch art.
She made him a
I
torch.
see it.
Don't come crying to me when you don't get your allowance.
It's not an allowance, it's a stipend. And we said we weren't gonna call it an allowance in front of my friends.
I usually don't like lemon bars, but these are really good.
But then she would take off a wig and go to school like a normal girl, which, I don't have to tell you, at that age is its own headache.
Are we really doing this right now?
That's preposterous. How would she go unrecognized just by wearing a wig?
But you're okay with Superman concealing his identity with a pair of glasses?
He doesn't just put on a pair of glasses. He combs back his curly Q and affects a mild-mannered personality.
You guys doing okay down there?
Please keep this channel clear for emergencies. Thank you.
I'm going to the vending machine. Do you want anything?
This is a simulation. We have to survive on the supplies we brought.
Okay.
We'll take some Funyuns,
Anything else?
some York peppermint patties, a couple of Dr. Peppers, and run to Best Buy and see if they have a portable DVD player and season 1 of a show called Hannah Montana.
Have her get season 2. Season 1, it was still finding itself.
It really bothers him? Well, sure, there's still a lot of pressure on guys to be providers. So even though he's happy for me, it's just a little tough on him.
Uh-oh. What? Well, if I do well in sales, I can end up making a lot more money than you.
Not a problem. I grew up with a mother who emasculated my father financially and in every other aspect of his life, so...
Maybe it's a good thing we came here. It's like a lesson in what not to do.
Yeah, I don't want something dumb like money to come between us.
No, it won't. Let's just promise to figure this kind of stuff out before we get married.
Why are you being so bossy? Why are you being a baby?
I'm not a baby. I'm a grown man, and I made the bed. Now, where's my star?
Oh no.
Should we go?
Yeah, hang on. I want to see if he gets the star.
You should know that fanning yourself in a humid environment only raises your body temperature.
Huh. That does explain why the servants used to look so hot while they were fanning me. Let's get our minds off how uncomfortable we are. How's that going?
Well, you tell me. I feel like I can't breathe, and I am tempted to crack you open and suck the air right out of your lungs.
What the hell?
Sheldon, if this is too much, we can stop.
We're not stopping.
You don't have to bite my head off.
It's dark matter. When I entered the field of string theory, I was a prodigy. I rose to a position of respect, and I assumed my career would continue on that upward trajectory. Now here I am in my 30s. I'm back at square one.
You know what I think of when I'm scared? Voyager.
Voyager the space probe or Voyager the Star Trek TV show?
Literally.
The space probe. When I left India for America, I was never more scared in my life. I had no idea what lay ahead. Whenever I feel that way, I think about how Voyager is still out there. Somewhere
Oh God, is that a rat? Oh no.
Going further than anyone ever thought.
No, no, no. There's two of them. Nope.
Sheldon, is everything okay?
It's too late for Koothrappali. Let's go.
11 minutes. That's longer than I thought.
Wow, that's it?
Okay, this is definitely the most fun thing we can do with the money.
What are we doing right now?
Never done it on a big old pile of cash before. Me neither, Leonard. It's my first time, too.
No, it's not okay. I want us to be partners, equals, adults in a mature relationship.
I want that too.
Now, let's talk about your birthday party.
Laser tag, laser tag.
He just like whipped her across the bed.
Sheldon's mind simulation log. Entry 4. My Kit Kat has melted. All is lost.
All is lost.
You call yourself a friend? I was trying to help you, and in the first sign of trouble, you ran away.
His statements of the obvious continue to annoy.
Alright, so that was part 2 of season 8 for The Big Bang Theory. Gotta say, another couple of good episodes, and just excited to see where this season's going and everything. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of Penny and Leonard drama, it looks like. Maybe not drama, but you know what I mean. You know, they're worried about what's gonna happen when they get married and their financial status together, how they're gonna handle things like that. And then it looks like Howard and Bernadette have this like childish thing going on, which we knew about already, but we didn't know the full extent of it. That chart on the board there of getting his stars, that kind of shocked me. But if you guys would like to watch my full-length reaction to The Big Bang Theory on my Patreon, like I said at the beginning of this video, go ahead and check for the link down in the description, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Remember, everybody, stay totally terrific. Bye.